And the troubles at Tigerland taking some of the heat off Fremantle, who's sunk to the bottom of the AFL ladder after their insipid effort against St Kilda. Katie Price is at Dockers headquarters.
Yes, thanks, Goss. It's the first time since 2001 the Dockers have been on the bottom of the ladder, and in that year they stayed there from rounds 4 to 22. They've also now been installed as equal favourites along with Melbourne to win the Wooden Spoon at $2.40 with at least one betting agency. Paul Hazelby joins me now, and Hayes, you can hold your head up high from the weekend, but I imagine the rooms would have been a very unpleasant place to be.
Yeah, it wasn't very nice after the game. You know, when you go into a game, you put certain strategies into place and we didn't carry them out at all. It was disappointing, and to kick only 4 goals, something very hard to take, but we've got to work on that, and hopefully we can get it inside 50 a bit more this week.
You've been absolutely slammed by the critics. How does it feel as players? Is it embarrassing?
And rightly so. We're 0-4, but the players are trying not to read papers and look in the media. We can only control what's being said and what's being done around our football club, and we're all about trying to improve. We need to find a few players who need to step up and become, you know, A-grade players, and we're going to get out on the training track already today and try and get some things right.
How is Mark Harvey coping at the moment? Because obviously there is a lot of focus on the coaches, in particular Terry Wallace.
Yeah, Mark's going very well. You wouldn't know that the team's 0-4. He's still trying to work on, you know, improving areas of our game. And he's a very resilient man, and he'll come through this, no worries, and so will the football team.
Well, your opponents this week are Sydney, and Paul Roos is one man that can sympathise.
They've played some good footy. They've played some not so good footy, so they haven't been too dissimilar to us, other than, yeah, obviously our record compared to theirs. But yeah, he's trying to get miles and games and experience in those young players. And I think they're going down the right path. They play really well at Subiaco, so we're going to have to go over there and play well to beat them.
Just quickly for the fans, can we expect the same on the weekend, or are you going to show us a different Dockers this week?
There'll be certainly some different things. We're going to work on taking some risks. We saw with West Coast on the weekend, they played on at all costs, and you just got to get the ball inside 50, and we didn't do that on the weekend. And we'll put up a much better show this weekend, I can guarantee you that.
Great, thanks for joining us, Hayes.
No worries.
And just finally, some good news for the Dockers. Byron Shammer has been cleared on front-on contact against Farron Ray. He can accept a reprimand with an early guilty plea because of his good record over 5 years. So, Goss, finally, some good news for the Dockers.